This year, everything has changed for firearm purchases and license renewals. This is no longer business as usual. What you thought was legal yesterday can now land you behind bars today. This isn't fear-mongering. This is reality. The rules are shifting constantly, and if you spend your money the wrong way, you could lose your rights, face detention, or be delayed for weeks, even months. Many gun owners are discovering the hard way that ignorance is no longer an excuse. People who followed the law to the letter are suddenly flagged, denied, and trapped in a system that moves fast and shows no mercy. In this video, we break down the new rules, explain exactly how to stay legal, and reveal the steps you must take before it's too late. And later, I'll show you rule number 3, the single most dangerous update that's already catching people off guard. Stick around, because this could affect you more than you think. Before we dive deeper, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. You can't afford to miss these updates. Every second counts when the law is changing this fast. Why these changes are happening? Earlier this year, the Supreme Court issued a ruling that fundamentally altered how federal and state governments can regulate firearms. This ruling created a dilemma. Some states are loosening regulations to avoid future lawsuits. Others are tightening rules around background checks, purchase verification, and license renewals to survive future court challenges. But here's the catch. No matter where you live, every gun owner will feel these changes. Rule number 1. New purchase verification. In 2026, federal firearm purchase verification will rely on real-time data systems. That means fewer delays, but more instant denials. Old mistakes, previously ignored, may now trigger an automatic flag. Even a minor clerical issue from years ago could stop a purchase cold. And yes, even if your background check cleared yesterday, in 2026 it might not matter. This change is designed to make denials legally unassailable. In other words, there will be no wiggle room for old errors, outdated records, or missed updates. But that's just the start. Rule number 2, license renewal, has a twist that will catch tens of thousands of gun owners completely off guard. Rule number 2, license renewals are getting tighter. In 2026, your current license may no longer automatically extend. States will implement strict verification windows. If your renewal application isn't submitted on time, even a day late, you could be considered ineligible until your next cycle. And here's the part most people will never see coming. Even if you follow the law, your state could still deny you based on newly interpreted eligibility rules. Law enforcement agencies are preparing to adopt these changes immediately. By the end of 2026, any misstep, even a minor one, can prevent you from legally purchasing or carrying a firearm. And then there's rule number 3, the single most dangerous update for gun owners. It's already caught hundreds off guard during pilot tests. Rule number 3, the hidden eligibility check. Rule number 3 is the one that will shock even experienced gun owners. Starting in 2026, a new eligibility crosscheck system will go live. IT combines federal, state, and even local databases in real time, meaning past mistakes, even decades old, could suddenly resurface. Minor clerical errors on paperwork can now trigger automatic denial. Pending disputes, even if previously resolved, could block new purchases or renewals. And the most dangerous part? The government is not required to notify you before a denial is issued. You might only discover it at the gun store, or worse, during a traffic stop. During pilot programs in several states, hundreds of otherwise law-abiding gun owners faced instant denials. Many had to wait weeks for appeals, and some were outright rejected. Later, I'll reveal the loophole that could have saved these gun owners. But in 2026, it's gone. And that's the one mistake that could ruin your holiday, or worse. Rule number 4, state-level extensions and interpretations. Rule number 4 is subtle, but no less impactful. Some states are introducing extensions or alternative interpretations to protect citizens from automatic denials, but the rules vary wildly. Here's what that means. Your renewal in one state might be processed differently than a neighbor across the border. What's legal in one jurisdiction could be illegal just a mile away. States that fail to comply fully with the Supreme Court's ruling could change rules mid-cycle. Imagine thinking you're safe, only to find your state silently tighten the rules while you weren't paying attention. This makes staying informed more crucial than ever. The era of "I didn't know" will no longer protect anyone. And then comes rule number 5, the one everyone thinks is minor, but it carries consequences bigger than most gun owners expect. Rule number 5. The minor rule with major impact. Rule number 5 seems small on paper, but it's a silent trap. It involves how you report changes in your personal circumstances, from moving addresses to minor name discrepancies. In 2026, failing to update the system promptly could lead to instant denial of purchases or renewal. Even mistakes previously overlooked will now be enforced strictly. Some states may issue retroactive penalties for paperwork that's incomplete or inconsistent. And yes, this is already causing panic behind the scenes. Some attorneys are warning clients to triple-check every detail, or risk losing the ability to legally carry. Rule number May 5th seem technical, but for everyday gun owners, it's where law-abiding behavior can suddenly become illegal. And the worst part? All 5 rules combined create a legal minefield that will catch thousands off guard in 2026. But I'll show you the single action you can take today to protect yourself. Mini case example. Real-life stakes. Meet John. He's a lawful gun owner for over 20 years. He renewed his license every cycle, never missed a step, and always followed the law. During pilot programs for the 2026 rules, John's application for a new firearm was instantly flagged. Why? A minor clerical error from 10 years ago, one that would have been ignored under the old system, now blocked his purchase. And here's the chilling part. John had no warning, no notification. He only learned about the denial at the store counter. Thousands more will face the same fate unless they act now, and that's exactly why this video could save your 2026 holiday, or even your legal freedom. Later, I'll reveal the hidden loophole that could have protected John. But in 2026, it's completely gone. The hidden loophole. Gone in 2026. Before 2026, there was a hidden safety net, a loophole that many gun owners relied on without even knowing it. It allowed minor clerical issues, old paperwork errors, or brief lapses to not automatically block purchases or renewals. But here's the chilling reality. That loophole is gone. Completely. Starting in 2026. No mercy. No exceptions. States will now use a centralized real-time database that instantly flags any discrepancy, from missing forms to historical errors. The same John the First mentioned earlier? That loophole would have saved him, but it won't in 2026. And it doesn't stop there. There's one more hidden twist that will affect even the most diligent gun owners, and it's happening silently behind the scenes. The silent twist. Personal stakes. Many gun owners think compliance is as simple as following state laws. But in 2026, compliance will be far more complex. Minor name inconsistencies, even from decades ago, can now trigger automatic denial. Updates to marital status, addresses, or even legal name changes could now count as eligibility violations. Any delay in updating personal info could lead to a denial that's non-appealable for weeks. And here's the terrifying part. You might never know you're in violation until you try to purchase a firearm or renew your license. This isn't theory. Lawyers and consultants who've seen the pilot programs describe it as a perfect storm for lawful gun owners. And Christmas 2026 could be the first real test. But don't panic yet. There's still something you can do, and I'll show you how in a moment. Practical steps gun owners must take. If you want to survive 2026 without legal issues, here are the first steps you must take today. 1. Audit your records. Double-check every form, address, name, and update. 2. Renew early. Don't wait until the last minute. Timing windows will be strict. 3. Track state updates. Each state may interpret the ruling differently. And there's one action that could save you from instant denial. Most gun owners are completely overlooking it. This is about proactive protection. By acting now, you're shielding yourself from legal traps and surprises when the new rules go live. Later, I'll reveal the single most critical step, and missing it could cost you the right to buy or carry in 2026. 4. Keep detailed logs. If the system flags you, having documentation can make all the difference in appeals. 5. Consult experts. Attorneys familiar with the Supreme Court ruling and 2026 projections can identify hidden risks. 6. Monitor notifications constantly. States will start sending alerts and updates as early as late 2025. Ignoring them is dangerous. Number 7 is the one most gun owners ignore, and it's where the legal minefield really starts. I'll break it down next. Step 7. The critical action. The most important action you can take before 2026 is full personal record synchronization. Cross-check federal, state, and local databases if possible. Resolve every old issue, even if it seems irrelevant. Ensure every name, address, and legal change is updated across every record. Because in 2026, if it doesn't match perfectly, you could be denied, instantly, with no explanation. And no loopholes to save you. This is the difference between a smooth renewal or purchase, and being caught in a system designed to deny, silently, efficiently, legally. And coming up next, I'll reveal the final twist, the one that will shock most gun owners, even those who think they prepared perfectly. The final twist. The system isn't waiting. Here's the final twist that most gun owners aren't expecting. The system will operate in real time. No waiting. No second chances. Even if you've done everything right, even if you've double-checked every document, a minor mismatch anywhere in federal, state, or local records can instantly block your purchase or renewal. And unlike the past, there's no warning, no temporary grace. The denial is immediate, and it's enforceable. Attorneys involved in pilot programs describe this as a legal minefield disguised as normal procedure. It's silent, invisible, but deadly to your rights if you aren't prepared. And the worst part? Hundreds of gun owners discovered this during testing, and it's already costing them their rights, their holidays, and in some cases, days in detention. Scenario 1. John's nightmare. Remember John? The lawful gun owner we talked about earlier. He thought he was safe. He submitted his renewal paperwork on time. But in 2026, a tiny historical clerical error flagged him, and his renewal was instantly denied. He wasn't notified until he tried to purchase a firearm. By then, it was too late. He faced delays, confusion, and legal limbo. And the scary part, John isn't alone. Hundreds could face the same fate this holiday season. Scenario 2. The holiday trap. Now imagine this. It's Christmas Eve. You're buying a firearm for protection or as a gift. You think you're compliant, you followed the law. But rule number 3 hits you like a brick wall. The real-time database flags an inconsistency. You're denied instantly. The store can't sell to you. And if you don't act fast, the next available date for appeal or approval could be weeks away, leaving you legally defenseless. This is the new reality. The rules are not waiting for anyone, and the clock is ticking. The single most critical action, the one action that could save you from these traps, is full personal record synchronization. Audit every federal, state, and local record. Correct errors immediately. Update every name, address, and status change. Skipping this step is the single biggest mistake a gun owner can make in 2026, and it's already caught hundreds off guard. This Christmas season, gun owners are facing the harshest rules yet. Every purchase, every renewal, every detail counts. If you want to protect yourself, your rights, and your freedom, you must act today. And in our next video, we'll reveal the hidden loophole states hope you never discover. Loopholes that could save or ruin your rights in an instant. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and watch carefully. The rules are changing. The consequences are real. And your legal safety is in your hands.